lives out in Geneva, Illinois. Not Lake Geneva, but Geneva, Illinois, up by Naperville and Aurora. She grew up there, and her parents still live there. Every, say, 2 months or so, we take a trip out there for the weekend, go see her mom and dad, and most of them go about the same way. So we go out there, Saturday morning, we'll have breakfast or something with the mom and dad. And then Molly, my wife, and her mom will make plans to go shopping or run some errands. My wife always has a to-do list, get something done. And so her dad will turn to me and he'll say, "Got any plans for the afternoon?" And I always know there's something behind that. He's got something planned. Her dad always has something. So I said, this particular day, I said, "No, no plans." "Okay, you can help me out." So when her dad grew up as a carpenter. His career was as a carpenter, and he became a contractor. So he's always got something. If he's not a job for someone else, he's doing a job at his own house. Always some kind of manual labor, working around the house. So today, usually I kind of learn what we're doing, what kind of project we're doing as we go along. This particular day, we're going to load up stone into his truck and take it over to his friend's house. He had to return some stone. So we started off loading up the stone, these big blue slabs, the blue stone, picking them up, loading them into the back of his truck, and there were about maybe 50 or so of those stones. He's got one of those big GMC 15-passenger vans, and load them all up into the back. You know when you put something into the back of your car, and then you take a step back and you look at it, and it looks like this? That's sort of how this looked like by the end, right? So he's like, okay. Her dad's the calmest guy. He is calm under all situations. We jump into the truck and start heading down the road. Now, my wife says that the way her dad drives is, "Hey, look at that house. See what they did with that door? Oh, that's cool. I like that roof. Oh, look at that little arts and crafts place." Hardly ever looking at the road. And so we're going down the road. He's driving just like that. We come to a T intersection where there's a stop sign and there's no stop coming the other way. And he just kind of takes a look, just looking at the houses and kind of rolls on through, right? Well, I'm on the passenger side. I see this car coming at us. And maybe you know this feeling. It's like, it's too late to react. And so I just sat there silently and the car had slammed on his brakes and pulled to the side. All this time, Joe had no idea. He keeps driving down the road, and he's got a typical story like you tell. We're working on this bathroom, and it's coming along well. And so I'm half listening to his story and half watching this guy in the side mirror. This guy had screeched to a stop, just got out of the situation, and then he started driving, and he was not happy. He was chasing after us. We took a turn, he followed us, and it was one of those out-of-body experiences. You're wondering, is this guy really going to chase after us? This is Geneva. This is like Pleasantville, you know. What's going to happen when we come to a stop? I couldn't figure out what was happening. And I wasn't telling Joe because he was continuing on with his story, and I didn't know if it was an issue. I was debating inside, should I tell him that we cut this guy off and there's someone behind us? And I chose not to say anything. So we come up, about 2 minutes later, we come up to a stop sign, and the guy's still behind us. He pulls to the side. And it's a nice day, so Joe's windows roll down, and the guy starts ranting at me. I can't repeat, this is Toastmasters, I can't repeat a lot of what he said. But he said, "You beep, 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 oh, just screaming." And Joe's van is like a dream for anyone that is going to have this kind of situation because it's got his name plastered on the side. You know, his business, it's got his phone number and his address. It's got everything you need for a hit-and-run type situation. So he's yelling, and Joe's just saying, "Oh, sir, I'm really sorry. I didn't see you. I'm sorry." And this guy is not stopping. He's not taking that as a chance to stop. He's just bowling over, screaming, yelling. Joe keeps saying, this must have gone on for literally a full minute, which felt like a lifetime. Joe said, I'm sorry. Well, the guy happened to be driving a convertible, and he had a dog in the passenger seat. A little strange situation. It was a large golden retriever. He's yelling. He said that the dog went flying when he had to stop, which understandably that's a tough situation. And Joe kept saying, I'm really sorry, sir. I didn't see you. And he said, you shouldn't talk to your dog like that. You shouldn't talk in front of your dog like that. This guy was swearing rants and raves. Well, that upset the guy, and he just took off. Right? I couldn't believe under all that stress he had thought of a joke. And this is no different situation for Joe. He's always thinking of something that's the humor side of it. And of course, this situation could have been bad, but at the end, it was a guy in a convertible with a dog in the passenger seat that almost had an accident, and it was somewhat humorous. I had read a story about a guy that was getting his PhD in humor, and of all his studies, he said that humor had evolved as a way for humans to understand their mistakes. So you go back on a situation, and years later you can laugh at it, and that kind of helps mend up, and it kind of like circles the loop on what your mistake was, and helps you learn from that mistake. You ever have that situation when you're in the middle of something, you can't really see straight, your perspective is off, say you just got fired from a job. Well, when you were 18 and you look back on just getting fired from a job, maybe it was a lot funnier than at that point it was like the end of the world. And when you can go back and look at something and laugh at it, that's the point at which you've circled around. And this probably happens, or at least it happens to me in Toastmasters, maybe to you too. If I come up here and take a risk and it doesn't work out, I might sit down and get frustrated. But maybe later I'll laugh at the situation and how it worked out. And that's when I've actually learned and done a full circle. What Joe realizes is that he might as well do that part first. Laugh at it first. Don't wait so long and get it out of the way. Learn from his mistake. He understood he had made a mistake and move on.